Welcome back. Let me scoot over where you can see me. Let's do it right here. Welcome back to another episode of Sip the Tally Films. And because of the time frame from last night, we didn't get to do a post-game reaction. I know a lot of people did, but I had to go to work. So I wasn't staying up that late to do that at no midnight. So here we are today with our post-game day after call-in show. And the link should be making its way around here soon. And call in. We'll put you on, put you up, and we'll hear what you got to say. Thing is, 5 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And we have to cut you off. We can't rant, rumbling. You gotta get in, get it out. It's Woosah day. We got to get all them bad juju vibes out today. It's a Woosah day. Get it off your chest. You can have questions for me. I can answer your question to the best of my ability. Or you can just say what you got to say and get it out. Matter of fact, let me just do this to speed up the process of having guys and gals or whoever want to call in. Paste that. And while we doing that, let me say what's up to, first of all, Naron has put story time in the chat. If you ain't scrolled up and saw what's going on, Naron has put story time in the chat. He got his out, not on the call, but on the typing. And when I first logged back in here to kind of set this thing up, and I saw all that, I was like, what? I must be in the wrong stream or something, because what's all this typing? So I started to read, and I was like, oh, Naron's getting his out. He got it out. So if you need story time from Naron, scroll up and it'll be there. Matter of fact, we finna get live in up front story time because Naron's the first one up here. So first off, before we get to Naron, let me say shout out to Pimp. He dropped the 10. He says we up 15. They decide to run pass with 8 minutes left. Then they run these pointless jet sweeps, knowing they ain't use any motion or play actions, and don't even get me started on fourth and third. Hey, today is Woosah day. Today is Woosah day. So this is what we're gonna do. Let me get this situated, and we're just gonna get started, man. We're gonna get started. Let me get so I can set my time. So just know we got 5 minutes. I want to give everybody equal time to do their thing. And after 6:35, if you ain't in here, you're not getting in. After 6:35, if you're not in here, you're not getting in. All right. So with that being said, let's bring on Naron. What's good, man?
It's been a long time.
I know.
All right, let me not waste time. I know I got 5 minutes, so let me be quick. Coach, I don't know even where to start. Well, let's start. We're gonna start with coaching. We're gonna start there.
All right.
I'm utterly disappointed in how our defense performed last night.
Mm-hmm.
We were hearing all offseason, oh, our defense is going to be the best defense since the 2000 Ravens. Now, I heard that from Kyle Hamilton. I'm like, okay, Kyle, that's some big shoes to fill now. We'll just wait and see. So we get to the game. And I tell you, to leave 41 points on the scoreboard, to give up that many, that's not winning football.
At all.
You can't win that way. You just can't win that way. And for us defensively, for our coach and Zach Orr to play conservative like that you can't win like that either. It just showed how Den Pease was playing when we had him as the defensive coordinator. Playing like that in the AFC Championship game against the Patriots, where we had 2 14-point leads and we blew them. And that was when we had Steve Smith. So I just don't know the words to say with this team right now. It's a lot to process. I was going on a rant and a tangent. But
we need that sometimes. You need to get it off your chest.
Yeah, and it felt good. Um, but some positives. Give credit to Lamar. Lamar played outstanding. We can't
Mm-hmm.
stress that enough. Lamar took care of the ball. He didn't put the ball in harm's way. Zay showed why he's the number one receiver so far. 7 catches for 134 in the tutty. And
Mm-hmm.
more than just that. We didn't see Andrews the whole game
At all.
at all.
At
Like yes,
all.
we didn't see him at all. 1 catch for 5 yards, ridiculous. We thought he was gonna have a great game, but 1 catch for 5 yards. Come on, Andrews, you gotta do better. But I would say that I know Jair, this was his first game, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be like everyone else. Well, we need to let go of Jair. No, no, no. He came off an injury, so he didn't really practice like training camp. So this was his first actual live game. So I'll give him credit. Give him like his
I
time.
feel like he's still hurt too.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think he was fully back like
Mm-hmm.
100%, but we'll just see how the season goes. Okay, pass rush. Disappointing. Disappointing. Just disappointing. I'm
True.
disappointed by pass rush. I'm disappointed that we couldn't come up with sacks. Our first sack of the game didn't come from pass rush. It came from our D tackle, and
Yep.
it was in the fourth quarter.
Yep. they and I give a little credit to the Bills O line. The Bills do have a
Yeah,
really good O line. They do. But we at least should have gotten more pressure or made Josh move more than he had to move. He was standing
yeah.
back there like Statue of Liberty.
He was. He had time for days. Like he could have went to the store, came back, got him some tea, watched a movie, something, then came back to the game. He had all the time in the world, and then our DBs felt like they weren't sticking on to anybody because they were just letting the wide receivers go free. Now that was poor time management and poor play management when they went all the way down the field and kicked the field goal with 1 second left. That was just terrible.
Yes.
But I do
Agreed.
want to say this really quickly on that TD pass that Coleman had caught. If y'all went back to see, Starks was guarding him.
Mm-hmm.
But when Coleman made that cut to the right, Starks had slipped. He slipped, and
Yep.
that caused Coleman to get open, and the pass was just right there for him. So it's just crazy how we just allowed this game to slip through our hands, and it's just terrible because even our linebackers, Trent, Trent, my boy, I'm talking to you from Houston right now. I'm claiming your spot. I'll play your spot. Just give me the playbook. I'll be out there for you. You don't even have to worry about it. I got you. Big dog got you.
He was bad.
Just
He was
ugly
bad.
bad. And for Rave, I did see him being Cleveland.
One play.
In Cleveland, yep, sighting.
One play. One play.
Sighting, but I feel like Ben Cleveland did well at right, and he did right. He did good at right tackle because we moved Rosen to right guard.
Yeah, we had to tackle over. All right, that's your fire, Naron. I appreciate you. I appreciate your story time in the front and the call in as well. So thank you, and I'm gonna get to I got a bunch of people behind you. I appreciate you.
All right, Coach. Love you.
Appreciate it. All right. So before we get to our next caller, I want to thank Vince for the 5. He says instead of playing conservatively, let Lamar stand pat and drop 50 points on everyone. That will stop collapses. Yeah. Just keeps going. And we talked about it in the live stream yesterday. Foot on net. Do not take your foot off the net. And they did. All right. Who we got second? We got the Prophet. Appreciate you. You up now, Prophet? What's good?
What's going on, man? How you feeling?
Trying to get through the day. Hopefully, I feel better tomorrow.
Man, I'm trying to get through the day too. What? All right, man. 5 minutes. Going on what bro said last. Pass rush trash.
Yes.
Pass rush so bad, and I think we have to let go of the idea of these people having their spots. Let the people that's actually producing actually play. For example,
Mm,
Mike Green definitely was having an impact, but for him to only be on the field for a limited amount of snaps, not good enough. Oweh has yet again not shown us anything for us to even give him the opportunity to be a number two DN or whatever he wants to be called. Don't can't have a way. Trent getting pulled immediately, insane to me.
Right. That was
Insane to
crazy.
me. Insane to me. And even though Teddy did good, he also had some problems in that game too.
Hmm.
So it looks like our linebacker situation is not fixed, especially with Roquan. You're supposed to be our leader, and you're missing tackles. You're misreading plays. You're not shooting off the ball. You're not reading. Like, what's going on? This is not the 2000s defense that y'all was talking about at all.
Right.
Hamilton, I remember when people get on Hamilton during the game, like, oh, he missed his tackle, he missed his, and then he's the only guy that I see constantly making plays. The
Yep.
only guy. I'll give Jair grace, but I was on him last night, boy. I was mad because you supposed to be Lamar's guy.
Yeah.
We have all this expectation on you, and you did nothing. Missed tackles, missed coverages, slipping all over the place. Starks, you're a
Hmm.
rookie. You get a pass from me. You're a rookie. I'm not expecting too much. And yes, you're a high end rookie like Hamilton was. Difference is we're asking you to do a different role. So
Hmm.
the things that happen on Stark's side, first game, you're gonna stuff happens, and it's to get a premier talent, premier
Right.
team. You get past. But for all them veterans on that team, yeah, nah. Only and Awuzie, you get a good job from me too. I saw Awuzie do
Yeah.
his thing on offense.
I like what Uche did.
Awuzie was the only corner besides Marlowe that actually had a good game.
Hmm.
Nate Wiggins, yeah. Oh man, boy, what happened with DeAndre Hopkins in training camp better not what be happening all rest of the season. You better get your act together, man. We have too much expectations for you. Offensive wise, offense was as good as it could be, except for offensive line. That's gonna be a thing all year. Andrews, if you was expecting Andrews to do good, I don't know what y'all was on. They was not about to allow Andrews to fumble the game for us again. That wasn't gonna happen. Plus, our offense wasn't ran through that. It was mostly Henry really taking over the offense, and then allowed Lamar to play action. And Tom Munkin had really schemed up some great plays. I don't know
Hmm.
what happened in the fourth quarter, but them first three, oh my lord, I was.
He
You
was on it.
thought we you
He
would
was
have
on it.
thought we was the Rams back in the
And,
day.
and Prophet, to tell you this, we did all that scoring in the first three quarters, and Falele played terrible.
Terrible.
He was terrible, and we still scored 40 points.
I can't wait for your all 22 to see
Hmm.
everything. I know Cole's gonna do his. I watched Cole. I gotta see yours. I gotta see Edgar. I don't know if he's gonna do his. I gotta
Edgar Allen.
see
And all
all
22.
22's, yeah, all 22's channel. I gotta see his too to see what really going on. But man, from what the TV copy looked like, Voorhees looked like it was a rough game for him. Roger was definitely getting busted up.
Look, I
It
don't
was
know if you can you see that picture up
I
under
can
your
definitely
thing?
see. I can definitely
That's
see.
Falele graded out at 59.9, and Voorhees graded out at 46.3.
Yeah, that's just not good enough. Not for this team. That's not good
Right.
enough. But when you have a guy named Lamar Jackson, and you got a guy named Zay Flowers, and you got a guy named Derrick Henry, all those numbers don't even. It makes it look so much better than what it really is. Because it
Right. And
really
that's
should
why
be
people
worse than
think we
that.
got a good O line because we put up
Yeah,
numbers. We put up
nah.
numbers despite having a bad O line. That's why
That's
Derrick
why
Henry's 1,900 yards last year
I
was
was just
so
about
much
to say
more
that.
impressive.
That's why Lamar Jackson's 4,000 yards and 900 rushing yards last
Yes.
year with this almost the exact same online. That's why we say like Lamar got robbed, and it showed
Yep.
again this again. Like we're talking about Lamar got help. What help? What help? Every time a key game happens, his team lets him down.
Yep.
Every time, coaching, defense, off. It don't matter. Sometimes it's him himself. It just doesn't make sense to me. We gotta get rid of John. That if I don't know if y'all seen the
He's the
picture
only
of
one that's
all
sticking.
those. I don't know if y'all seen the picture of all those the
Losses.
losses. Oh my God.
Yep.
Yeah, he gotta go. So that's my thing. I appreciate you, coach. You keep
I
doing your
appreciate
stuff,
you.
Bizzle. Man, looking
I
forward to the
got I
rest of
got
these
two
calls.
I got two all 22s already lined up for tomorrow. One at 9:30, 9:45. I think the other one be at 1 o'clock. So I
All
just
right, that's a
finished it right
bet.
before we started, and I have some more, eventually on down the line. But that's what I got for tomorrow. I got two of them already done and in the clip waiting.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate your hard work. Keep teaching the kids. Looking forward to the next week because we better spank these Browns, boy.
Most
Oh my
definitely.
Lord.
Most definitely. I appreciate you.
Have a good one.
You too. All right. We just got it's a link, Jamil. It's a link. There's no number. It's just a link. Should be in the comments somewhere. Why my thing ain't coming through? I guess it ain't coming through. Let me put it up. Hold on. Let me post it. Let me post it and pin it. Let me do that. Let me post it and pin it. And then let me hold on. Let me pin it. Then I get to the other people. There we go. That would go. That would go. All right. Now my boy P. My boy P. Get my boy P in here. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
Not the Ravens. Not the Ravens, man. Not the Ravens, man. Coach, I'm a wild out for a minute, man.
All right.
I ain't feel like this today, bro. With this Ravens team losing, I ain't want to hear no Bills fans. I ain't want to hear these star-headed helmet people down here. That's the main thing I'm pissed about. Even though I'm not, didn't really receive too much backlash from anybody down here. But anyway, Coach, I mean, I looked at a little bit of all 22 a little bit before you got started, man, and I don't even want to get started on it. I don't even have a name for him right now. He don't even have a human name. He's 77 at this point. 77. That's it. That's all I kept putting in your chat yesterday, man. It's 77. Like, and even though it wasn't a big problem yesterday, he did get Lamar hurt. Lamar
Yeah.
Hand got hurt.
Yep.
Lamar Hand got hurt yesterday because of him. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem, man. When he lose big and in big moments, right? And then
He lost soft and a lot yesterday too.
yes, I was looking at all 22's film. No, it wasn't him. Somebody else had posted on IG about 5 or 6 of his plays where it's like, bro, what you blocking? Air? Like you just
Rave got him good last night.
man, I mean, just lunging. I'm like, bro, you what? But anyway, outside of that, man, like they kept saying in the chat last night, Coach, 40 points and you lose. Like what else do they what Lamar got scored? 56 points now?
No turnovers.
No,
Lamar no turnovers.
Well, Lamar no turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
And just like you said, I don't know if you said it yesterday or in your video from earlier today, while you was your quick video. Again, yeah, ball security. But as soon as you get the ball and you make 1-2 steps and somebody in your lap,
Yep.
it like
that's crazy.
it's crazy, bro. And the fact that after watching just a little bit of tape real quick that I've seen online and on YouTube a little bit, how Derrick Henry even got half the yards he got is just amazing. Like as you said, like because it wasn't because of blocking. Not all the way.
Not all of them, right.
not all of them, right? And the defense, man, again, nobody will ever say it. Nobody, we won't know it until dudes retire and they start, coming out saying stuff. Is it play calling? Coach, the one time last night on your live stream, you was like, man, who got the guy down here? And I was trying to type it fast enough for you to see. I was like, it ain't that nobody's down there. They playing 30 yards off the ball. Like, bro,
he was out the screen.
Bro, they wasn't even, the cameraman was on the dude, and whoever had him was so far off the ball, they wasn't even in the realm of the camera, Coach. I'm like, what? Bruh, why are we still doing this free release stuff? And you do know the game is on the line right now, right? You ain't up by 25 and you just playing prevent defense. The game is on the line right here.
Right.
Like, what are we doing? Like,
it was frustrating. It was frustrating to sit there and watch, frustrating to see, and you could just see the steps of the breakdown happening. You could just see it. And once that icing on the cake was that fumble.
The fumble, really, for me, and I said it when it happened. When Luke missed that extra point, I I said, excuse my friend, that's gonna come back to bite us. It's gonna come back. I hope it don't, but that's probably gonna come back to bite us because I'm like, they gotta come up. You got a rookie kicker.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta formulate ways that okay, if this dude miss extra points, maybe we go down and score. Maybe not every time. Hopefully he don't miss a lot of extra points, but maybe if he when he does, when we score again, maybe we need to go to 2 to try to make up those points. Especially in crucial games when you're playing teams like the Bills. Like you said,
Mm-hmm.
this ain't no rinky-dink team, right?
Right.
They are a good team. So all the points you can get are going to matter.
Yep.
So when he missed that one extra point, at some point, maybe we should have been like, all right, the offense is on the roll. Let's try to go for 2 on here real quick.
Right.
And then my last point, what was my Andrews?
Mm-hmm.
I said this about him last year, coach. It's not that he be out there freelancing. You know what Andrews be doing, coach?
What's that?
He know the plays, right? I think
Mm-hmm.
Andrews be running to the ball where he know Lamar is going to throw.
The one play that comes to my mind, it definitely almost happened. The pass
Because
Zay caught.
I remember last year it was one time in the back of the end zone, a ball was meant for Zay, but Andrews caught it. And I'm like, hold up, how is he right there and Zay right there? That's
Yeah.
where, especially when he feel like he's not getting enough targets. Watch, I'm telling you, watch him over the season. You'll see he'll do that multiple times, man. But that's coach. It's a bad way to start the season, man. These September games don't, but in
They
December,
matter.
I'm
They matter.
telling you. All right,
They
coach, I'm
matter.
gonna keep watching, man.
I
Appreciate it.
appreciate you. Appreciate you, Pete. All right, let's see. So it's packed. So when somebody pop out, the next person got to pop in. That's why I keep probably telling you it's full or something like that because the waiting list full. So when one person pop out, the next one better pop in and get in line. All right. We got Jaylen up next.
Hey, what's up, Coach? How you doing?
What's good? What's good? What's good? What you got for me today?
I got well, I think for the average NFL fan, I think it was a good product last night. But of course, for the Ravens fan, it's like, dang, man,
True.
we did it.
True.
We did it again.
If we didn't have a vested effort, then that's a great NFL game to watch.
Mm-hmm. So I was like, for a Ravens fan, it's like, man, we in the same situation, and I think it comes back to the same thing. Like, I believe Harbaugh is a good coach. I
Mm-hmm.
think that he's stuck in his ways. And
Yeah.
I do, because you got to look at the Pete Carrolls. I can't think of some of these coaches, the Mike Tomlins. A lot of these coaches have been around for a long time. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they've been around for a long time, but it also comes with you got to be able to change your philosophy. You got to be able to change the way you approach these teams as the NFL changed in general. I feel like we're still stuck with that 2000 mentality. Defense wins championships, which is true. I feel like you do have to have a pretty decent defense to win a championship today in the NFL. I just feel like the mindset has to be more aggressive on offense.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Or stay aggressive.
we put up 40 points, great, and I felt like the offense. We're so talented. I still don't even think the offense played that great, especially as a whole unit with the O line and everything. We just have that much talent when it comes to Lamar, Derek. We have generational talents that make things happen, that makes the coaches look better. I think John Harbaugh has been getting by with the talent that has been provided with him in his coaching career.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think he's a good coach. I'm not going to say he's a bad coach. I think in order for him to really get what he wants, to get what the fans wants, to get what these players wants, he has to change his mentality. If that doesn't happen, yes, he has to go. That's my first point. Second point, I hear a lot of people saying the pass rush was non-existent. I will rebuttal that a little bit because the game plan going against Lamar, the Josh Allens of the world, these quarterbacks that can scramble, make big plays happen with their feet, you try to contain them.
Mm-hmm.
My issue is, all right, if you're not going to rush them, you got to at least contain them. You just can't let him tie his shoes, iron his clothes, fold his clothes, pack his lunch, feed
Right.
his wife, and then throw the ball deep down the field for 50 yards. You can't let him do all that,
And if you're not gonna do that, you at least he's gonna get rid of the ball quick because he was getting rid of the ball real quick. You got to
Yep.
get close to the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Make
Agreed.
them beat you over the top. That's just a chance you got to take.
So, sticking with the defense, I know I peeped they pulled Trenton out because he just don't have the for some reason. I like him in run defense. I see him make some good tackles against like Cook on the run defense, but that pass defense, I don't think it's something with him in the coverage he ain't figured out yet. But I like what I saw from Teddy Buchanan in the coverage. I mean, he got stiff arm that play, but he made the play. He made the play.
Yes.
He made the play. I like what
Similar
I see
to
from
the
Teddy
Cowboys game.
Yep. I like he made the play. He's reactive and he's fast to the ball. I love that. I mean, I think that we need to play him more. Get these guys used to getting reps because it was a trend. We just had Roquan in. We played a lot of nickel, a lot of cover 2, a lot of cover 3. Me with these DBs, the money we got on defense, we got to man up sometimes. Especially, I mean, they got the Coleman, they got Palmer, they got. I like.
We could
Marlo
play them, man.
I like Lamar. I mean, I like Marlo with Shakur any day of the week. But man it up a little bit. I felt like we was in zone a little bit too much. Trust these guys you just paid. Trust these veteran DBs you got. Nate Wiggins, I like and I don't like what I see for him.
Okay.
What I don't like, I think that Nate Wiggins is still relying too much on his athletic ability, which is fine because we know that it's there. We know he's fast. He can make up. But also, I just think that he needs to be a little bit more fundamental with his technique. I think once he get that down pat, I think he can be on like a Patrick Surtain level. I think he need to keep working on his technique because his athletic ability out of this world. You don't run down James Cook like that. James Cook is fast.
Yep.
And he ran him down. You feel me? That dude got some wheels on him, and I like that he's not scared to come up and tackle. I like that he's aggressive with the receivers. He's not. Even though he's a little smaller, we call him YN. It's a reason we call him YN. To the offense, no, back to the defense. I would have liked to see though mix it up. Where was Peebles? Where was Ojabo?
Let me tell you this about Peoples. All right, it's gonna run your time, but I'm gonna finish this point with Peoples.
Right.
We played Peoples in run situations. They were on the goal line and we had Peoples in the game. Peoples is the smallest defensive lineman we got.
Right.
Why was he in the game at that point? And then right before halftime, when we need a pass rush, we had Big Travis out there. Why is Travis in the game at that point? So that's what I'm saying. The coaching or the whoever subbing these guys need to have some kind of situational awareness because that was bullcrap. As big as Buffalo's offensive line is, and no shade on people. I love Fudd, but right now he's a pass rushing defensive tackle. He's not a run stopper yet. Yeah, and they stuck him in there around the goal line. That's dumb to me. That's dumb to me. But close this thing out with your last one.
I was just going to say, back to the offense. I think we need to get some. I think we still need to go address the guards. Something has to give. I think either try in Cleveland. Shit, see if Carson Vincent can even play guard at this point. See, we gotta do something. Pull up. We gotta try new things, bro. That's my last take.
I agree. I appreciate you, Jaylen. I look forward to talking to you later on.
Of course, Coach. Have a good night. Thank you.
You too now. All right, we got let's see, Donovan in here. You up, Donovan? You up? Let me get this time started. What's good with you?
What's going on, Coach? I'm good. I'm not really too mad about the loss, to be honest. It is what it is. We lost to the Raiders last year, week 2, when we was up. I'm not really mad. I think we win the next 5 games till we go to our bye week. I think we're going to win the next 5 easily, to be honest with you. Falele is rubbing off on Rosengarten because they was both booty cheeks yesterday. Seriously. It was WAP. It was Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion right next to each other. That was the halftime show. They thought they was at the halftime show, Coach. That's what they was doing out there.
That's pretty good.
That was ridiculous. I'm like, I was disappointed in Rosengarten because I'm like, yo, you got Joey Bosa looking like he in year 3.
Right. And Bosa's a shell of himself.
Yeah, he's Bosa's over with.
Bosa took off running after Lamar, looked like Megatron. He was so robotic running after Lamar. I said, bro, you about done. You about done.
The linebacker situation. Roquan Smith, disappointed. If we gonna play Teddy, play Teddy. Don't keep rotating them because then that's messing with Roquan too. Because everybody tendency is different.
Yep.
So it's different. You got if we gonna play Teddy, just play Teddy and bench Trent and then play Jay Higgins.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, come on, we can't do this. Jair, they should have put him on IR. He should have came back week 5. He's not. I'm sorry. You should have just put TJ in there because Jair right now he's not healthy.
Right, and that's what it looked like to me. Other than him playing, he was bad, but it looked like he just wasn't physically fit.
He could have.
to do the things he needs
He
to
was
do.
trying his hardest. He could have been in the spots to make the plays, but he didn't have that burst and that
Mm-hmm.
and that like
I feel you.
it was.
He was
hard.
a step slower in everything, whether it's reacting or tackling, and like I don't know how he tackled Keon Coleman to stop him from getting that touchdown.
It was the pass rush horrible. We got this is Owe. He needs to just leave already because we're not paying him. He's not a top pass rusher. He's not. He gotta go. Van Noy, I like him, but he's old.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Green, get him in there more. Tavius, I seen him. I like Tavius. He's not a pass rusher though. He's
more of a run guy.
Yeah.
And Big 79 for the Bills, he did some stuff to Tavius yesterday.
Oh
some
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
I ain't never seen
the club. He threw him out the club.
Yeah.
He looked like Jazz on Fresh Prince.
Exactly. and 79, 79 is what Falele want to be. Because 79 is like 6'8" but he can move and he can go. He got lateral footwork. He got foot speed. He is everything that Falele should be.
Falele need to go to the Canadian League, man. He not NFL ready.
He can go back and play rugby in Australia. That's what he can do. But that's your time, Donovan. I appreciate it, and hopefully when we talk next week, we'll be praising some good play and not this crap. Because if we in the same situation next week,
I mean, we got Myles Garrett next week. He looking at Falele like, oh yeah, 4.5 sacks. He trying to have a career day.
And he got two. He got 2 yesterday.
He trying to have a career day.
Miles trying to put the sack lead out the way early. But I appreciate you, Donovan. Let me get these next guys in here. Have a good one. All right, next up. What up, dog team?
What's going on, dog? How you doing, dog? Can you hear me good?
Jaylen. Yeah, I got you loud and clear. I'm just trying to process that crap that we saw yesterday.
Dog, man, let it go, bro. Let it go, man. You know what I'm saying? Flush it. It's unfortunate, dog, because like you need wins like that so that way you're not playing in Buffalo in January. And by the looks of it, Buffalo's probably gonna win 14, 15 games because I don't know if you saw yesterday, their division is trash.
Yes.
They play the NFC South, which is trash. You saw that. So you go on to pencil them in to 14 to 15 wins, and they'll probably get Josh Allen back-to-back MVPs based on yesterday alone. They win 15 games, get number 1 seed. Then yeah. So,
yeah. No, you know what? They won't give it to him because everybody complained about it. They'll get back to Lamar.
Think so? Okay.
Maybe. Or some new contender might enter the area.
Justin Herbert.
That's exactly who I was talking about.
I think they might be off the Josh Allen bandwagon, so it'll probably be. They were trying to say Jared Goff. Nah, I think the Lions ain't gonna be as good this year.
True.
They lost
too much.
Nope. And so it's probably either Jordan Love, Burrow, Justin Herbert are the only ones outside of Josh they'll give it to.
Agreed.
Yeah, so it was, and honestly, I don't know if you went back and looked at had a chance to look at the all 22 yet, man.
I'm about halfway through.
Yeah, so one thing I will say that was concerning because this game kind of reminded me of the Miami game from 2022, I think it was. And I don't know if you remember in that game how the Ravens couldn't sustain. They weren't really sustaining drives. There was a lot of big plays, splash plays, big plays, splash plays. And when it came to try to sustain drives in order to close the game out, they couldn't do it. And so it kind of reminded me of that a little bit. And also, dude, I watched the Bengals and the Browns play. And from what I saw when I went back and rewatched the game, it looked like Bateman was having a hard time beating man coverage. I don't know if you saw that too.
Yes,
from
what I've seen so far.
Yes, and D-Hop didn't play that much, and so likely don't come back next week. The Browns, I'm telling you, that they're healthy. Their D line, you're not gonna be able to run the ball on them like you did with the with the Bills, and they're not gonna give up a lot of big plays either because they're healthy. And that's normally, I think what the Bills did. They took the Browns playbook. How the Browns usually normally play you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, play that rat coverage or cover one man.
Yep.
And bump and run. And what I didn't like, you said it like with the previous caller. What I didn't like was, why didn't the Ravens do that? You know what I'm saying? Played a lot of cover 6, a lot of cover 3, mixed cover 2 and back, and you just letting Josh Allen just march down the field, not even making them earn it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And just pick you apart.
Dude, and how my thing is, how are you not even rushing Josh Allen? And I don't understand why teams don't treat him like he's a running quarterback, like he is. Pressure him like you pressure anybody else, and make him make quick decisions. And because they don't have Stephon Diggs and Cole Beasley like they did in 2020 and 2021, they not beating man covers like that, and their tight ends aren't that good either. Make that man make a quick decision. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, he was making quick throws, but with no pressure. He could basically hand the balls to all them throws he made, except for later on in the game when he split that cover 2. But other than that, they just was playing off. He'd take it, go a quick 4-yard one, 4 yards, then he first down. If they get in 3rd and 1, he's going to run
exactly
push.
Not 9 times out of 10. And the crazy thing is that when you look at it, I think you guys are missing Patrick Queen. I hate to bring that name up. I know you like Patrick. Y'all are missing Patrick Queen more than you think, because Roquan is a terrible blitzer.
Mm-hmm.
Simpson don't know his hand. His hand. So it's like you got Roquan mugging, Roquan and other linebacker mugging those gaps like that, and it's not doing anything because Roquan's never been a great blitzer. He's not a great playmaker. He's an overpaid, I guess, cleanup guy. I guess what you would call him.
Because he had 10 tackles and I did not see it.
So yes, it's I don't know. It's just one of those things to where I think the media is going to start putting pressure on Harbaugh this year finally, because a lot of people say that the Ravens had the best roster, which I think is inflated by Lamar. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people, media people, and people who gamble do not like being made a fool of.
Right.
So, like, you picked him, and now it's out there how great Lamar is. You can't just say, "Oh, it's Lamar's fault. Lamar's choking." This ain't 2021. Lamar's not choking anymore. Lamar's playing well. So you can't fire another offensive coordinator. You can't bring up another defense coordinator. At some point, it's got to be on Harbaugh. I know I got to go to last question. I think if Harbaugh is not careful, Harbaugh is selective with who he holds accountable. Simpson, they took Simpson out of the game. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody on defense, whenever they struggle, they take him out. Why 77? Whatever he has on Harbaugh, whatever he has on the coaches, or Eric DeCosta, whoever, how he's still playing, how he still has the job as a starting guard in the league is beyond me. You know what I'm saying? But
I appreciate your team, man. We just gonna hopefully process and they can find a way to beat man coverage, because they definitely getting one-on-one with Myles Garrett bearing down their throat this Sunday. So I appreciate your team. Appreciate your support too, dog. Root. All right. So just to know, I got my last caller in here because it's after 6:35. So my last caller is he got to go. So anybody that pop in after him, you may get a chance to get in, but I'm not putting you on because it's after 6:30, and because we'll be here forever. So you can stop. You know, if you ain't in right now, I would suggest you stop, because the last person is he got to go, and I ain't gonna put nobody in after that. Sorry. All right, next up, got my man Jared.
What up, Coach?
What's good, Jared? What's good with you? How you doing today?
Pretty much like everybody. You know how you so mad you not shocked. I ain't even show no emotion. I was like, well, that's my Ravens.
You was kind of waiting on, expecting it.
Yeah. But there is some little bit of, a shining light.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar looked great,
Mm-hmm.
even though Rosengarten in 77, like the other caller said, was getting stepped on.
Right.
And Voorhees and the guards just played terrible. And all 22, shout out to all 22, he made a good point. Rosengarten is still young. He's just his sophomore season, so he needs somebody like Zeitler, which we got rid of,
Right.
to help him. And he would have been a perfect match for Rosengarten. Well, we messed that up. Now we got big 77 over there. His best block I ever seen is when he slipped and fell
True.
into the defender. Come on now. At this point, if you still defending Harbaugh and I mean, you blind. He got to go. Matter of fact, EDC, everybody, every part of the Harbaugh clan needs to get up out of here, man. And I wasn't trying to be for over the board when I called last time, but I really meant it.
You good?
I really meant it, man, because it's just ridiculous. I want to see this brother Lamar get a ring, and John Harbaugh is gonna keep him from doing it because he don't know situational football.
That's it. I've been harping on it for 3 weeks. It's so much the fact that the thumbnail that I used this morning for my reaction video is from an old video because I just felt like it fit the situation.
I'm telling you, man, it's ridiculous. Like, he reminded me of Coach Gary Gaines from and there's a movie about him, Friday Night Lights from Permian. But all the people in Texas are down here to know what it is. He wasn't no hell of a coach. He had talent back to back to back. Only won one state championship, man. So that's who John Harbaugh is, man. You know what I mean? Defense. I was. Defense looked like they were running in place and letting people just throw on them, man. And we got all them Pro Bowlers on the roster, man. It was sad to see. Now, I will say this about the pass rush. Oway, he just ain't he's not that Terrell Suggs. We just spoiled. We've been spoiled with magnificent pass rushes over the year with Terrell Suggs, Elvis Dumerville, so on and so forth. Michael McCrary. He's not that guy, man. So what I will say this though, the Bills, if you go back and watch the film, the Bills were getting away with a lot of holding. Like Mike Green hit big number 79 Brown with a inside. and what Brown did, he tugged the young boy where inside where the referee couldn't see it and slowed Mike Green down, and it wasn't called. And he did that to KVN too, the old veteran, but it wasn't called. But other than that, defense was getting their ass whooped, man.
They were. Dinked and dunked all the way down. Dinked and dunked all the way down. And then when Travis and Matabike would go out, they would just run at ease. At ease. So
yeah.
Got to figure it out, man. Some kind of way they got to figure it out. And honestly, I listened to Calvin Noy's little spiel earlier, and I was surprised that he actually got on there and did it. So I would salute him for being a man of his word and going out there doing it. I feel a little bit better. Not great, but just hearing at least somebody come out and say, hey, taking accountability. I would rather the person at the top just come out and take that accountability. He come to his press conference today, be like, hey, we shat the bed. We're going to figure out a way to get better. And I respect you a lot more than that.
Yeah. Yeah. One thing I know the time just went. One thing I will say is when you're colleagues like Rex Ryan getting on TV and telling, basically saying that John Harbaugh is in the past, you know it's bad.
Yep.
You know it's bad, man. But y'all,
but you gotta keep in mind, Rex wanted the job that John got. So keep that in mind.
That too. But we need some younger minds, man, instead of that old guard, man. But Coach, I appreciate you, man. I think we're gonna be all right, man. But when it comes to playoff season, I don't know, cause we with that joker as a head coach. But thank you for having me on, man. Y'all be blessed, man. I'll stay listening.
Appreciate you, Jared. Appreciate it. I got 1, 2, 3. Got 5 left. Man, get it on in the lights. You back there in the dark like Batman, like we can't see you. Talking to you, Rave. So I guess we can't hear you. There you go.
My bad. I didn't even know I was next. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Yes. Rave Kingdom is back. And why am I back? Let's just say, why am I back? Because where do I start, Coach? I don't know. Let's see. Where do I start?
You better start fast. You got 5 minutes. You got 4:39.
Oh, that 5 minutes can mean something. Let's see here. Where do I start? I could start with Alexander and how his pads was too big for him, but okay. Or we can start with Falala. Oh my! Let me tell y'all something. I try my best to leave Falala alone. I'm kind of tired of talking about him, but for some strange reason, he keeps popping up on my timeline. I don't get it. I mean,
well, you put him up there.
Oh, did I? Oh, well, I'm so glad you bring that up. You know, I just want to thank Falala. Okay, thank Falala, because this man has just allowed me to get 400,000 views on Twitter posts. Okay.
Oh wow! Yes, salute.
It's still rising up. So.
Salute.
Hey, thank you, Falala. Kingdom_Rave on Twitter, just letting you know. And my bad, Coach. I don't know if I was promote that.
No, you do your thing, man.
Hey, my bad. So, this is what I have to say, man. I told you so. Y'all try to get at me. How dare you say Calvinoy? How dare you say Brent Urban? Calvinoy played good last season. Yeah, but he's getting older. I saw him do all the veteran moves. Oh, yeah, I saw him get past that offensive lineman, but guess what? Once he got past that offensive lineman, guess what he did? He said, I can't catch him. He couldn't catch him. So what does that mean? He's getting older. This league is a young league. This is why I said, bro, let an undrafted rookie try out who hasn't even touched the football field and rather let Brent Urban enjoy the camp when he's an old man. He's 55 years old. Stop this. He's nice.
I don't even think he played. Did he play?
I don't care if he's nice.
I don't think he played either.
I know, but that's my point. This is a young league, not no 55-year-old. No disrespect to the older people. I love my older generation. No disrespect, but this is a young league. No disrespect. This is when is Raven fans going to say Calvinoy? It's time to sit down. It's time to retire. And if I'm going to be the first one to tell you, Calvinoy, you can't catch him no more. I saw you did all the vet. I was watching him. Oh, Calvinoy's doing the tricks. Now, since I'm talking about pass rush, Mike Green, he didn't get like no crazy sacks or anything like that, you know. But when he did go in, I saw him get passed in there. He tried to get in that backfield a couple times. I want everybody to know that. We Ravens need to go ahead and put that man in early now, get his reps. Mike Green gonna be something. I'm not gonna lie. Now, Alexander, my God, how you doing? Good afternoon, Alexander. I just want to talk to you real quick. So, sir, how do you feel about being the most, I would say, the most veteran cornerback who should have the most experience, pretty much, who's been all pro, all legendary? You know, I got to give you your credit, your flowers, Alexander. But what in the world was that? You was tackling you before the ball even came. John Harbaugh. Now, Coach, you try to get on me a little bit because I said, Coach, we should have went for it. If you remember in the live stream, you said,
Oh no,
"Nah,
I told the truth. I still feel that way.
I know." But guess what? That's why I said go for it, because I said something told me deep down, if the Bills touch that ball one more time, they are in that mode. They have all the momentum. And guess what happened? Boom, boom, bow. They took care of us.
They did.
Yes, they did.
And even on the hindsight, I still feel like that was the best decision. Even seeing the result that happened afterwards, I still feel like that was the right decision to punt that ball.
Now, Alexander,
because it was 4th and 3, right?
Right. It's 4th and 3.
And you saw what Ed Oliver had been doing to us running the ball.
But Ed Oliver wasn't stopping Derrick Henry unless the offensive lineman was messing up. That's the only time Ed Oliver stopped Derrick Henry.
And the offensive lineman was still in the game. Our boy, how you say it? How you say his name?
His name is Falalala.
Falalala was still in the game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was in the game. He was. I forgot about that. I forgot about that guy. I don't understand how he's even a player. You know what Falala reminds me of? He reminds me of that guy. I wouldn't hurt a fly, coach. You know, one of those dudes. You know what I'm saying? Right. Oh man, the time is coming up.
Wrap it up.
Well, I'm just gonna say one last thing because the time is going up. Ben Cleveland.
Oh my goodness, coach.
Hey, you gotta follow that, man.
I can't follow that.
What's good with you, Ravenville?
Hey, coach, man. We just gotta get rid of Harbaugh, man. Like, let one of the assistants coach or bring in I don't know, just somebody outside. Because this coaching, they just undisciplined. The offensive line is horrible, all up and down. Stanley and our center is the only two good linemen we got.
True.
Consistently.
True.
And a couple of plays, I saw Tyler look like he was helping follow Lele out because he missing blocks. Like, why is the center got to come over and help you because you missing blocks?
It's even on some of them good runs, Ravenville, Falele was letting people cross his face and getting in on the play. And Derrick had 100 and whatever yards.
170, 180 yards.
Except for them big runs, he was fighting for 5 and 6 yards. Fighting. Like uncontrollably fighting. Now they did have some clean stuff where he got the big runs because he was getting chunk runs too, but he was fighting. It was stuff that we blocked that wasn't blocked clean, and Derrick was making it work.
And then, coach, look, I know Harbaugh has this problem with fumbling, but why not give a man a chance? You paying him all this money? He our running back. Let him stay in the game. But the game on the line. Why is he sitting on the sideline, coach? Let the man play.
For some reason, they feel like Derrick ain't good enough in pass situations. Now, I did see that Derrick's pass pro was shaky, but them same little drop-off routes you be throwing to Justice Hill, imagine if that's Derrick Henry with a head of steam.
I saw him catch that one pass and turn it upfield. But let me hurry up. Let me get to the defense. Okay. Like, why Keon Clark keep getting open? Why is he wide open in the fourth quarter? And then at the end of the half, I played a little football, not a whole bunch. And I played a whole lot of Madden. Why we can't have 3 down linemen blitzing, one going on the outside, one in the middle, and you can still play coverage. You can play cover 3 or you can even play prevent and do bump and run. That probably even would have worked better, to be honest with you.
Yep.
Why in the world can we not stop them from getting in the field goal range? It's bad coaching. Who is coaching?
That's exactly
what
it is. And then
this other thing. Why does Harbaugh not want to call a timeout? I don't see him doing nothing but watching the game. I can stand there and do that.
Right, we dropped 11. I've never in my life seen anybody drop 11. And we still completed the pass for 15, 20 yards. Like the second video I got coming out is about that drive. That drive right there.
On that drive, I think I only saw one person that might have even been trying to get a job. I didn't even see nobody else up on the line. Like, what are we doing? Like,
the guy you saw at the line of scrimmage is the guy that allowed the catch because he was playing man-to-man on his guy. That was the one dude that was at the line of scrimmage. And the tight end came from the other side of the field to catch that ball right out of bounds. But what a lot of people don't know is who messed up on that play. Kyle Van Noy. He was one of them guys that they pulled off the line to protect the sidelines, and they ran a little shallow route. And he took a couple steps on that shallow route, which would have been about a 2-yard completion, which opened the window up for the 15 or 20-yard completion down the field. Why you jumping shallows?
I don't understand. And then bad coaching again. Why do we not know? Let the man run into the end zone. Why we don't know that? Like, I'm just asking why we don't know that.
As a vet,
give themselves a chance. It's bad coaching.
Yeah,
it gotta be.
Feel like they wasn't prepared.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I really feel. We weren't prepared. The offensive line was bad. The defense was bad. I know it's the first week, but come on, man. We the Ravens.
So
Lamar put up 40 points.
Play what's called? Do they need to play
I'm just saying.
Game?
Yeah, I'm just saying we put up 40 points. Why can we not win the game? Like, we ought to be able to hold on with a 40-point lead. We were up by 20, 25 at some point?
Yeah, we were up 25. And think about this. You got $100 million defensive tackle. You got $100 million linebacker. And then Kyle just broke the bank. And I'm not saying this to crap on Kyle, because Kyle was one of the few that ball yesterday. And he got a big contract. So all your money on defense. I'm going to punt the ball, and all y'all that's making $1 gazillion, y'all better go stop them. Or I'm going to blame y'all. That's why I would punt the ball.
This is my last thing. Like you said, all this money on defense, Kyle the only one showed up. He's the only one I can say actually showed up. And Roquan got ran over by the quarterback. He's supposed to be our guy.
10 silent tackles. 10 silent tackles, Ravenville.
I saw him getting ran over, or I saw him assisting on a bunch of plays, but he wasn't the one to stop. But anyway, I'm gonna let the rest of the people go. I'm done with it.
I'm frustrated too, dog. I appreciate you.
All right.
Let's see. Let's get this real quick. Kevin Bowden dropped a 10. He says, bring in Clowney and put them 2 Nigerians on the trade block for Dallas for a pick. Hey, they can go for what I saw yesterday. And one of them was inactive. They definitely can go. Definitely. All right. Big Bamboozle, what's good?
Hey, well, what's up with you, Coach? Sorry for the background noise if y'all hear me. I'm driving. I'm almost home, though. But I made a couple points, man. I was at work frustrated all day. I sat there and took a sticky note and made a couple notes. Shit, I did more notes on here than I did at work. But so the first thing, come on now, you like to call the defense the groceries. But hey, them groceries are spoiled. They need to go ahead and throw them.
Terrible.
Them groceries are spoiled, man. The defense is crazy. They preached all year, all offseason about turnovers. We didn't get none. We had a couple. Woozier almost had a pick, and the rookie safety almost had a pick. But almost don't cut it in this league.
Right.
And when it comes to the pass rush, listen, we do got some old players. We rely on Van Noy and whatnot, but I'm going to judge the Ravens pass rushers against 2 teams only. If we can't get pass rush against the Bills and Josh Allen and the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes, I don't even want to talk about it, because those are the 2 teams that we got to face if we want to win a Super Bowl. I don't care if Kyle Van Noy get 3 sacks against Detroit in a couple weeks. We're not worried about them. We got to get through these 2 teams and these 2 quarterbacks and these players. You got to make the plays versus these 2 teams.
Yep.
So, and then when it comes to monkey play calling in tight moments, we get big game anxiety. I don't understand it. We get scared. We go away from certain things, and I knew it was over when we did a jet sweep with Zay Flowers, and he just didn't get a yard, didn't get no positive yardage. He just said, "Oh, I'm gonna just get down." I said, That's a wasted play in a drive where you need it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just said right there, I said, oh, they threw in the towel.
Yep. Now, let me ask you this question. Do you think Todd Monken changed his aggressiveness because he wanted to or because he was told to?
Well,
that's the question.
Well, listen, told to or not, hey, man, we not in here for excuses and pointing fingers. We here
True.
as a team. You know what I'm saying? We here as a team. You
either get it done or you don't.
Exactly. I don't care if John Harbaugh say we going conservative. Listen, you gotta come back and be coached. Like, listen, all those times you go for it on fourth down when you know Lamar and you come to the sideline and say, Lamar, what's up? You want to do it? And Lamar say, come on, coach, you know we can do it. Why you not doing it this time? And then
that's a good point.
And then when it comes to Jair Alexander, listen, it's only one game, and I understand these players didn't play, so that's why, like, when it came to you could see they were tired. Like, it's the first game, they it's normal. But listen, as a Ravens fan, I always pay attention to the Steelers because they are our arch rival. Listen, when we signed Jair Alexander, and the next days later, they signed Jaylen Ramsey. I said, that sneaky motherfucker Mike Tomlin. Because he know. Because listen, he was probably laughing at the fact that we went out and got Jair Alexander. Because he said, you know what? Jaylen Ramsey is who I want. Because you saw at the end of the game, versus the Jets, what did he do? He came up and blew somebody up. He's not playing soft. He's not going to play, like letting receivers catch the ball in front of you and all that other stuff. He going to try to hit you, run through you, dislodge the ball, do anything. He's a closer.
That's exactly what he is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he is.
And my last point, coach, is, man, Mark Andrews, listen. After what happened last year in the playoffs, I was like, you know what? This is the game where you going to make a couple plays and, you was going to right your wrong. You caught one ball in the first quarter. I didn't even see him after that.
He was with Likely after that.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. But listen, we didn't have Patrick Ricard in this game, which is huge. But that tight end that we used, I don't know his name, but he came in and he was running fullback and stuff. I like that guy. He played well.
I agree. He did a lot better than I thought too.
Yeah, he did. He played well. He played well. And I think, and my last point, coach, is Anquan Bolden. What's our guy? D-Hop.
D-Hop.
D-Hop gonna make his catches. He gonna get open. He gonna catch the ball. But I would like to see us in these tight situations. D-Hop is savvy. You get him one-on-one. He's not gonna run past nobody. But you throw it in his vicinity, and he will get the PI. First down, game over.
Yep.
That's all I gotta say, coach.
I appreciate you. Enjoy that. Be safe on that ride home.
Yes, sir.
All right. That was a great call. I had a super chat. Mike say, bro, we need this type of outlet after the loss. Thank you. And I would have loved to do it last night, but the main work come first. So I had to deal about. And then Donovan had dropped 2. He says, Harb's got us chopped like the show. We're cooked. For this week, definitely. But hopefully we can figure some stuff out and we can get on one of them Gordon Ramsay shows. I hope we got 3 more. Was it Martavius? What's good?
Yeah. Coach, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you loud and clear.
All right. I just want to say this, like, I ain't trying to overreact, but it's an overreaction, bro. We got to give it a Harbaugh. Like, I've been saying this for years. Like, I've been a Ravens fan for as long as I can remember. Like, I've been saying give it a Harbaugh since 2017 when we lost to the Bengals in that at the end of the season game. It's just it's every year with this team, it's always just some, we find a different way to lose. It's some miscues. We just lack that mentality, that winning mentality, a championship mentality to win. You know what I mean? It's just
Like, what was that? What we did before half was crazy. Like, why would you didn't rush nobody? You let Josh Allen sit in the clean pocket with 7 seconds left. First of all, why didn't you call a timeout anyway with Luke before? Why would you let him get more time on the clock? That didn't make any sense to me. It's just, I just see this team and I'm just like,
situational football.
But football, it's just situational football with hardball. It's clock management. It's every year. It's the same thing, consistently, and it's just, I just looked at this team and I'm like, I don't know, I think it's a Biscotti problem because does Biscotti have the bust to get rid of Harbaugh at the end of the day? Because it's like it's the same thing. You watch the same product every year. You see the same thing. It's like we put up 40 points. There's no way we should have lost this game. And it's like you get conservative. Our offense had 40 points. I'm sitting there watching the game. I'm mad the whole game. We got no pass rush. Like Oweh, nowhere to be found. Like Kyle Van Noy looked old. They look old out there. Van Noy looked old. Jair, he should be on IR. He shouldn't even been out there.
True.
Like, I'd rather have seen Martin or TJ Tampa play instead of Jair at that point because it's like, why do you even have him out there? But that was crazy. I think we'll be all right for regular season, but playoffs, I'm not confident. Until this team gets it done, I don't have the confidence, Coach. I'm just being honest.
I agree. I'm tempering my expectations today. Like I hope we have regular season success, but when we get to the playoffs, if we make it, I ain't over nothing. You got to show me.
And Zach, I don't have no confidence in Zach because it's just like I just don't like. It's just the same thing. It's just like the secondary, and we bringing in new guys, and we seeing the same thing as last year. And you can say the pass rush didn't contribute to that, but it's just like I don't know about Zach. I want him to succeed as a DC, but it's just I don't know. We got to see more. At the end of the season looked good, but this wasn't. We should have. There's no reason we should have gave it that. But that was crazy. You playing soft zone against Josh Allen. It was just that was crazy right there. I ain't gonna lie. Roquan looked kind of slow, but I guess you can attribute that to Trenton and Teddy Buchanan. They're young linebackers. Teddy, I like what I see in Teddy. The defense got to get turnovers too, because like this is the same thing they said all offseason. We're gonna get turnovers and
missed opportunities.
First play, missed opportunity. Awuzie and Kyle too. Even though Kyle played great, you got to break off that and get that pick. That one play he had with Josh, he could have had. That was an interception he could have had right there. If you just break fast right there, it's just our guys is not making plays, man. It's just, and I agree earlier what you said too. Someone said about Peebles. Like, why was Peebles not in pass rush downs more? Like, why was he on the goal line? Like, you got Peebles on the goal line, but you got Travis on pass rush down. That's backwards. That don't make no sense to me. Like, you supposed to have Peebles on the pass rush down and have Travis for the run stop. So that was just, I feel like Zach just sometimes maybe he overthink or he just don't know how to use his players in the right situations on the defense. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know, but. That's what it seems
now,
like.
I will say this as far as what my knowledge is of how subbing goes. Normally, the position coach handles the subbing because the DC is actually making the calls. Normally, that's how that goes. I don't know if that's how it goes in the NFL, but normally the position coach handles the subbing, and because the defensive coordinator is actually making the calls. So,
like
I said, I don't know if that's how it worked with them, but on the teams I've been on. That's what happened. Yeah. And then if like the head coach or the DC sees somebody out there he don't want, he'll be like, hey, get such and such the hell up out of there.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I feel like we'll be fine the rest of the season, but playoffs, I don't have no confidence. But I know you got more people to get into. I'm gonna let you go. But I appreciate your content, Coach. I appreciate your content.
No problem.
For sure. All right.
Hey, stay locked in. Stay locked in. Great end to the call saying locked in. Hey, that's our theme over here. We got two more. We'll he ain't follow direction, but we're gonna let him in because we're my people, man. We're good people. So we're gonna let Will go last. So he gotta go, and then we're gonna follow up with Will, and then we're gonna wrap this thing up. What up, man? You changed your name and everything.
1, 2. That's 2 seconds, okay? Look. And I know that ain't really cost us the game. You feel me? But that was the longest 2 seconds I've ever seen in my life. That was the longest 2 seconds, man. I went to the kitchen, poured me a shot, came back, and the two seconds was still going on, man. But it's really bad coaching, and I know everybody else already said that though, but I just got to reiterate it, like down to clock management, down to not putting in the right personnel. Like, you're supposed to be a special teams coach, and your best returner is Keaton Mitchell, and he's not playing in the game. Like,
not even active.
Yeah, not even active. And then back to the referee, and dude pretty much horse collaring my dude all the way up the field.
Bateman.
Like, I don't know what I don't know what Filet or Faluke or Falala got on John Harbaugh, and I don't know what John Harbaugh got on Steve Bisciotti. I don't know what he got on Steve Bisciotti because
he know where the body's at.
If the Patriots could get rid of Bill Belichick and he won them 6 Super Bowls, and all you ever won us was 1 Super Bowl, which we really appreciate. Thank you very much. You feel me? But this is a what have you done for me lately type of league. And you haven't done much.
Yeah, lately. He was a coach. He was a coach when we had that Super Bowl. But we know who ran that team.
Yeah, we know who ran that team, Ray Lewis. And that's why Ray Lewis really I feel like Ray Lewis probably could have played 2 more years.
Mm-hmm.
But he was done with the BS. He was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna let you run your team. And he got up out of there. And then Ed Reed, he went to Houston, I think. I'm pretty sure. But, like, how do you not use your timeouts correctly, man? You've been in the league for so long, and you don't know how to use your timeouts. And secondly, or another point, if you can win with Joe Flacco, and you can't win with this guy right here made of pure gold, okay? Dripping diamonds out of his mouth, throwing passes, getting 2 MVPs, something Joe. I love you, Joe. Don't never get I love you, Joe. But you ain't never get no regular season MVP, let alone 2. And you can't do nothing with this. Like, and then Jair Alexander, man, you a vet, man. You should have knew not to touch that guy after he made that pass. I mean, the cat.
Once he caught it, let him go.
Yeah, like you was a vet. And I low-key feel bad because Lamar really want to blank on your ass. You feel me? Lamar probably really want to blank on you, though, but y'all best friends. But don't let it think it's going to get you away from the blasting for too long because Lamar trying to win, man.
Yep.
So
I feel like he be ready. I feel like he bite his tongue so much just to be a good guy.
And the thing about that is, I feel like Lamar want to say so much stuff, but he know deep down inside, just like the rest of us know, if he really, pulled them elite neighbors and like, hey, John Harbaugh, man, you fucking up, man. We already know who they gonna pick.
Yep.
They gonna pick John, and then we ain't gonna have Lamar, and then Baltimore just gonna be a very dangerous.
Wait till Lamar's career's over with, and Lamar not a chatty person, so we may never know. But you know how some people once they finish playing, they kind of talk about what happened while they were there. Yeah. Like we didn't know a lot of this stuff, like the come to Jesus meeting that Antoine them had with Harbaugh. We didn't know about that while it was going on, but once they finished playing, they talk about all that stuff. I feel like Lamar's gonna have some stuff to say.
Boy, I feel like he's gonna have a good little podcast though. But the type of person Lamar is, I feel like he'll just, you know what, hey man, it happened. I got my 1 Super Bowl, and I hope it don't continue though, because I feel like Lamar, if this continue, man, he might get tired of us, man, and not us, but he might get tired of them, and be like, hey man, Miami, y'all hire. All right, I'm gonna go back home. But last and foremost, man, like Falele, man, on the fumble play, why are you drawing up a play where Falele gotta travel so far, man? He not fast. His feet don't move. So that was you should have just tackled. I mean, you should have just handled Oliver, the dude that was in front of you. Look, if you get cussed out by the coach, oh well. At least you won't look crazy trying to move 5 yards to the West Coast.
But he was pulling.
Yeah, so on that note, the bell ringing. You feel me? This was the longest 2 seconds ever. So I appreciate you. Keep up the good work.
Hey, shout out to Cameron. For responding to you too. That was cool.
And he messaged me too in my DMs, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, good. Hey, hit me up about it. Not on the main screen.
Okay.
All right. Now, last but not least, my man Will G. What's good, Brody?
What's good, man? You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
What's up, Coach, man? That's so long you changed the format on me, man. Used to be just a phone call type thing on me.
Yeah,
Oh, just
because I feel like we get more people doing this, but I ain't forgot about the phone. The phone gonna be part of it too.
now this is cool. This interaction and everything. Yeah. Great calls by Raven Nation today. Everybody loved it. I'm gonna just say this is just another, one of the superstars of the Ravens. Pretty much, it let the quarterback down. And I love Henry, but and even Henry knew it. Like he knew it as soon as he did it. He was like, I left too much time on the clock.
Yep.
This is not going to be too good. I mean, with Flacco could have had two other probably Super Bowl appearances if his wide receivers would have caught the ball. Now
Mhm.
all three of Lamar's guys, the fumble on the 1 yard line against KC to take us into I think it was the Super Bowl or the AFC Championship. I can't remember which one it was, but that would have beat the Chiefs. Mark Andrews last year in the snow, and then
Mhm.
Henry today, yesterday. But the good thing about Henry's is it's week one,
Right.
and if I know Henry, he's going on a bowling ball domination mission now. Like he's going to be trying to run over people, stiff arm, going crazy. Um, it's only been brought up a couple times, but what do you think, Coach? I think because of the way that the clock was running and the way that there was no coaching calls probably coming in the other side to play, I think it was Coleman, right? That caught the ball.
For right at the end.
Yeah, where Zaire made the tackle.
Yes, that was Coleman. Yes.
Yeah, well, Zaire, like you could tell, man, he's in a bad spot because any kind of like speed out, corner route, twitch fiber, dagger route, like his cuts, like you could tell he's like trying to protect something a little bit. But
Mm-hmm.
because of the way that the momentum was and they caught up in the game, and a lot of NFL players, they got egos and everything like that. They like, I'm gonna get this touchdown, win the game.
Right.
And I realized, oh damn, I gave a minute and something left of Lamar with 3 timeouts. And they got a kicker, even though he missed a PTA, we've seen him that he's got a 60-yard plus foot. So all Lamar's got to do is get him in range. And the
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo Bills really only stopped, pretty much over the turnover of Henry pretty much because it was just up and down the entire game.
Yeah.
It was a shootout.
Yep.
So, it's week one, but I think he would actually went into the end zone and, as you have what you really do, like when I played football and that kind of situation happened, you don't like show that you're giving up. You basically kind of do like a trail technique, like, oh, I'm burned. And when they get in the end zone, they realize that was a trap because I'm
Right.
pretty sure the coverage was cover zero. You're trying
Mm-hmm.
to sack Josh or you give the touchdown. That's the two options. You either force them
Yep.
out of field goal position or, you pretty much just let the catch go and then give our quarterback his minute and his 3 timeouts to try to
Mm-hmm.
match that. And he's only got to get a field goal. And Lamar is more than capable of getting 40 yards in like 10 seconds.
Right.
Himself, he can do it, So, but like I said, it was just week one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not jumping off, any bridge like that. And I feel also because it's another thing where it's perfect storm. That's the equal to Lamar. It's Josh Allen.
Right.
That's why you had the kind of pass rush you have because you have to contain them guys outside first
Mm-hmm.
before you allow any kind of inside pass rush because they'll just go out the back door or pretty much go to the throwing side and burn you.
Right.
The only difference with Lamar is he gets a lot more cover zero because they're scared to death and they usually have speedy like corners or safeties trying to do the blitzing and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just week one. I feel also the preseason, no starters played. That showed
None.
pretty much, especially on the defense side. The offense was great for no starters, pretty much playing. So I just feel like we'll be good, you know what I mean? And I feel like if you're gonna lose a game like that, lose it right now. So
Yeah.
that you had the bad taste right now, and then you just
Mm-hmm.
basically just going to domination type spree. And I have no problem with Zach Orr's defensive play calling because once you're put in a situation with a short field and you know that you have to defend the field goal, you basically have to you have to sell out pretty much, like I said.
Agreed.
So yeah.
Let me ask you this before you go. And
Yes,
I don't
sir.
know how much of football you watched this weekend, but just from what I've saw and the highlights I've seen, that might have been the best 2 teams in the NFL
Oh,
at
easily.
9, 8, 27. Those 2, including Philadelphia right now. That might have been the best 2 football teams in the NFL
Yeah,
week one, and they
by
fought
far.
against each
By
other. So
far. Yeah.
I can't totally discredit Buffalo because they're a good team, but we shot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah, I mean, Buffalo is built they're built pretty much like us. They have a really good tight end.
Mm-hmm.
They have good wide receivers and they have a great running back and they
Yep.
have a superstar quarterback that can basically dictate the coverage that you can play against him, and he knows what that coverage is going to be. Like Lamar knows he's getting pretty much QB spies, zero coverage, pretty much. That's why I think Hopkins is probably going to go crazy this year, because once we establish the ball with Henry and they got to go single coverage, even though like he's not the speed burst guy, he is the guy that he's just going to blast you off in, you know, any kind of press coverage. And he showed it yesterday with, you know, with the one-handed catch and everything. So I feel we good. Like I said, week one, I'm not tripping yet.
I appreciate you, Will, man, and hopefully we'll have a better tone to our call-in show next week, man. I appreciate you for coming through. And I don't know if you saw your shout out when I put it up there. Yolanda said,
I
glad
appreciate
to
it.
see you back.
I appreciate you, Yolanda. Stay safe and blessed, Raven Nation.
You too, Will. All right, so let me get me up here. Hey, that was our woo-saw, our rant, our vent session. I see we got a lot of it out. Hell, I feel even better, a little bit better just listening to you guys talk about the different points and whatnot. But again, I got 2 film sessions already lined up for tomorrow. One at 9:45, and I think the other one's gonna be at 1 or 2 o'clock. And we got the round up will make its reappearance tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. That's gonna start at 6, and we're gonna try to go from 6 to right around 7-ish. We're gonna try to keep everybody too long, so we're gonna get in and get out. But that's what's upcoming here, and I appreciate all you guys for coming out. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. Like the video, you've not. Hold on. I owe y'all some points. I know we got some likes. We got 147 likes. Hold on, I owe y'all some points. Hold on. So with 3 more likes to get to 150. So 25 confirm, 50 confirm, 75 confirmed, 100 confirmed, 125 confirmed, and let's see if we got the 150. If we get the 150, yeah, we have 150. 150 confirmed. All right, I appreciate all y'all. Check your tally points by doing exclamation point points. And on that note, love y'all. Peace and love.